Welcome to Gabe's Cave. I'm Tigersaurus Rex.
I'm Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, what are you up to today?
I don't know. Just relaxing.
Well, I'm looking for something to eat.
Who knows?
You got any sandwiches?
I do not.
Hey! All right, well, let's get rid of these things. So, Brandon, before we get into everything today, let's thank our sponsors. If you're in the Arkansas, Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, or Tennessee area and you're looking for a new career, not a stimulus check, be sure to check out rpghiring.com.
rpghiring.com.
Tell them Marty sent you.
Tell them Marty sent you.
Tell them Marty sent you. All right. Well, what is today's?
Well, we got a letter.
Today's topic is a letter.
We got a letter in the mail.
We got a letter in the mail.
Now, I'm not going to flip it over. I don't want you to see my address and start sending me crazy stuff.
Yes, please do, Brandon. No. Please. Show everybody where you live at.
So this letter is from a hugely influential person.
Okay.
A celebrity.
Like none other.
A lover of tigers.
A lover of tigers.
And he's a king.
Well, I mean, the Tigersaurus Rex would have fit in right.
That's right. So, we're talking about Joe Exotic. So, here's the deal. If you go to joeexoticusa.com, right now, I believe if you spend $20 or more, they run different promotions on the website. It's his official website. You order something from there, you will get a letter and a picture from Joe Exotic himself from prison. And it's legit. I've got the letter. I've got his address. It's from the prison. He will write you letters.
He will, because I'm going to go ahead and tell you. If you don't know anybody in prison, or if you know anybody in prison, they love letters. And they love to write back.
So basically this website is selling merchandise, has shirts, CDs, different things.
That's how me and Brandon met. I was his pen pal, and he was in prison. And, and I got his name, and I wrote him. And we become friends ever since. And when he got out of prison, now he's on the show. Yeah.
Really,
one time we got Uncle Nancy too.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Brandon, why'd you go to prison?
No, we're all joking.
Insider trading.
Except Uncle Nasty. We're not joking. No, I'm joking. We're joking. All right.
So the website's help with his legal defense. He's trying to get out of jail, get his sentence reduced, which if there's some news I've read lately that he's trying to get out. Anyways, besides that point, he did write us a letter. So I'm going to...
Hang on a second. The $20 that you're sending him, he needs money to put on his books so he can buy food and deodorant and look nice.
I promise you that he is living like a king.
I guarantee
in prison.
I guarantee you, if people are sending him money, they're putting money on his books.
Yep.
You just think about 22 years. He got a sentence of 22 years in prison, which means that's a lot of commissary time. He can go to. I can't think what it's called, but where they put money on their books and things like that to let him live like a king. That's what he is, right? Right.
There's some discrepancy on which side of the road you're on, whether he deserved that time or whether he actually did it. If you watch the Netflix series, there's some gray area there on whether he actually did what they said or whether the punishment fit the crime. Whether Carol Baskin deserves to be in prison, because it clearly looks like
absolutely she killed her husband.
It looks like she killed her husband. So,
but not only that, I mean, this guy. There's been people that have been convicted of murder and got out in less than 20 years. This guy got 22 years, and he ain't killed nobody. attempted or had somebody attempt it.
Possibly.
But we don't know that for sure. And, you know, can you really trust this, the Justice Department today? I mean, is it really real? Can you really trust them on getting a good sentence or not? I mean, a true verdict? Who knows? I mean, but they did do one not too long ago. They did a good verdict on not too long ago.
Yep.
They got the right. They did the right. I think they did right on that one.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see what it is.
Okay. First, we'll pull out the picture here. So you get a signed picture, Joe Exotic. That is dedicated to you. So it says, "To Brandon, love you, Joe Exotic, 2021."
Are you gonna put that in your bathroom? You hanging that up in your bathroom?
I'll put it in your bathroom.
I know he loves you though.
He does love me, apparently.
He does love you.
So he did sign it to me. Signed it. Nice picture. Signing his, kissing his tiger. And then we have.
My question is: do they allow him to? Where does he get all these pictures that he's signing?
I assume whoever's running his website is probably sending them to him in the mail. I don't know.
I didn't know you could do that. Who knows? Is that a real signature?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is. To Brandon, love you.
I mean, the address is from a prison, so yeah.
Are y'all pen pals now?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Right.
So I'll pull out the letter. So part of the deal is you get a letter and a signed picture. So obviously this is prison paper. This is like
that is definitely prison paper.
This is definitely like, you know, it's in the big
no
notepad.
hose. It's a pad.
And then they rip it in half. They write the letter, rip it in half. So I kind of lay this out here so you can see it. There's the date that he wrote it. It doesn't have bad handwriting. But I'm going to take this back here so I can sort of read it to you.
Yeah.
In case you can't see it. It says, "Hey," I'm going to start over here. "Brandon, hey, always loved that name. I got stuck with Joe. How you doing? Thanks for the support. And no, I send my love. And enjoy the shirt. Tell everyone in Arkansas hello. And to raise hell for me online. And keep my name alive out there. Love you, Joe Exotic."
Well, don't cover up the picture. I mean,
your
your love letter. I mean, that's your love letter from Joe Exotic.
Right. And dedicated picture.
Right. Well, you was excited to get this.
I was excited to get this because it was like, okay, I'm going to buy this $20 shirt and get this.
Well, you also were a fan of Tiger King, correct?
Yeah, I mean, everybody watched that Netflix show.
I've watched the episode.
It's hilarious.
I watched an episode. I've seen a lot of the clips. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about?
I'll say this, all joking aside, it makes it really real when you get a letter from the person.
Yeah.
Because you're like, watching Netflix, like, this is a train wreck. And then it makes you realize that this is a real person.
Do you think you could write any celebrity and get a letter back from them?
No.
But Joe has all the time in the world now.
He has lots of time.
He has a lot.
So he can do
has
this.
a lot of time.
So, and he's trying to get his sentence reduced. That's part of his website. He's trying to do the legal defense and all that. He's trying to get it reduced. Let me say this. So his address is on this letter from prison. Yes. With his ID and all that on there. His return
here's
address.
What we're going to do then. I'm going to do this. So people can see that because we want to make sure people want to ride it. How about that? All right. So he's in a little different facility than I've seen in the past. He's in a medical center. You know what that means, don't you? He's not really in a real...
It's a prison, but it's like a medical prison.
Yeah, it's for crazy people.
Right.
Right. Maybe they think he's mentally crazy.
Or think he's suicidal or anything like that.
He could. So actually the address, if you would like to write Joe Exotic, you can actually write him at the Federal Medical Center. And you got to write his name and everything. It's Joseph. I don't know how you do it.
Well, that's the Joseph Maldonado Passage.
That's his real name.
And then
his ID number.
His prisoner ID number. Number 26154-017. P.O. Box 15330, Fort Worth, Texas. I believe that's a 76119. So, if you want a letter from him, then, go to his website, buy a shirt, buy whatever. I have seen people buy stuff and then take this address and write him, and they said that he wrote back. So the next question is, tell us in the comments below, do you want us to write a letter to Joe Exotic and see if he writes back? And if he does,
to Gabe's Cave.
To Gabe's Cave. And we will open the letter on the show.
Yep.
We won't open it before. We'll open it on the show and read it. And see what he says.
And do you want us to become pen pals with them and start writing them on a regular basis? And if we do, we'll open them up on the show.
And if he gets out early, maybe he'll come be on the show.
Who knows?
You never know.
I mean, we can have we got all kinds of animals in here already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we could definitely have them on the show.
Yeah. He can be here with Uncle Nasty. Uncle Nasty can interview him.
Yeah,
that'd be a great interview.
That'd be a great interview.
Two wild cards, just riffing.
That would be crazy. Them two, definitely. And what's really funny is his farm wasn't very far from where we're at. It really wasn't.
Oklahoma.
South Oklahoma.
Yeah, South Oklahoma.
I mean, it was really, really, really close to where I grew up. I grew up in Paris, Texas, and it was just, I lived 15 miles from Oklahoma, and he was only about an hour away from us, where his ranch was. So, hey, it ain't nothing. We could probably go do a story with him.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you want us to try to become pen pals with the Tiger King.
With the Tiger King. Yeah, that's pretty cool. When Brandon said something about it, I didn't think he would actually go through with it, but he did. And I mean, and look, here we are. We got a picture of Joe Exotic. So we need to get one with. Y'all want to see one with Gabe's Cave? I want to try to get one with Gabe's Cave.
Yeah.
Get them to sign it. Gabe's Cave. You want to do that?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
Let's go ahead and do one with Gabe's Cave, and then we're going to try to write them on a monthly basis. We're going to put you in charge of that.
Okay.
Brandon's good at writing.
And then we'll see what happens.
All right. So let's give something away.
Let's give it something away. I know we have Ari Arnoldson, and people are excited to get whatever he's giving. We're going to 5, correct? Or 7?
5.
We're doing 5?
I think 5. Oh, it's 7.
Yeah, let's do 7.
We're doing 7.
We're doing 7.
We're giving away 7.
Plus a loot box.
Plus a loot box. 8 winners this week.
So let's give it away.
Congratulations to those 7 winners of Ari Arnoldson's cards and the Gabe's Cave, the Cave Dweller loot box.
Boom.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Give us some content. Tell us what you'd like for us to talk about. We have a lot more stuff. We've got some builds coming up and things like that. Yeah, and maybe the other guys will be back.
Yeah.
You know, it's not only Brandon always missing in action, looking for sandwiches. You got Darren and Gabe and Uncle Nasty. Who knows where they're at right now?
Who knows? But you know what? Let's meet the next artist.
Let's do it.
Seth Groves. Hi, welcome to this week's Meet the Artist. And this week we have the great Seth Groves. How's it going, Seth?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Great, great. I've got an important first question for you. What is your favorite branch of the military, and why is it the Air Force?
It's the Air Force because I serve in the Air Force. So, you gotta just love it, man. It's got the best benefits of any branch, and we get all the cool stuff. You know, we get all the cool gear. We get put in nice hotels. We get all the Wi-Fi. You know, so and we fly the coolest planes. So
I concur. As an Air Force veteran, I concur with you. I enjoyed my time. So awesome. Well, we got some amazing cards here, Seth. Let's just jump into it, really. Just gonna lay these out. First, we've got the Vision card, and I kind of sensed a theme. There's a lot of neon colors in some of these cards. Some of it's because there's Wonder Woman and thing, but you got some colors that really pop. So what kind of mediums did you use on these cards?
Yeah. So funny enough, in the in the middle of my exploration of these cards and whatnot, I started to explore or paint with gouache. Thanks to our mutual friend Candace Daly, she kind of pushed me into it. She said, "Hey, just try it out." So I bought a starter set of gouache paints or gouache acrylic paints, and I started using those about halfway through this set of cards. So you actually can get a progression from I think I gave you guys 10 cards. I think roughly 5 of them are in Copic markers with a little bit of gouache, like kind of sneaking into those, and then I started going like full gouache at the end. So with the gouache, I really wanted to explore some like really bright, vibrant colors because it's just a medium that the color, the values, and the vibrancy of it really can come out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try to lean into that and just have a lot of fun with some really bright colors.
Definitely. Next, we've got Judge Dredd, the newer version, which is a fantastic, underrated movie. Really glad you chose that one. And I even like the debris on the side there and the black space.
Yeah,
kind of gives it some dimension.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there, but yeah, I wanted to leave a lot of like blank space over there, and then just have a very focused part on the kind of the lens in the corner, and not to draw your eye. And then obviously the iconic scowl of the Judge Dredd, I wanted that to be a focus as well.
Definitely. Next, we've got the Hellboy.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen that movie, but I do enjoy Hellboy and like the Fire Crown and everything like that. So I found a picture of like a toy, I think it was, for that one, and it was just this awesome shot from the side with the lighting and whatnot. So I said, okay, let's do that with the cool horns and whatnot.
Amazing work here. All right, Thanks. We've got the Witch King from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that one was super fun. So that's actually, I think that's the very first gouache painting I ever did. And so I really, so what I try to do with this one is obviously he's just in black armor, right? So there's no vibrant colors to him as a character. But what I wanted to do is I kind of adjusted the color curves of the photo reference that I had, and I took that adjusted version of it and tried to paint it in these bright like neon colors. And so it was an exploration of just some color values and trying to use a little bit of color theory with the warm and then the slight green tint to the highlights.
For your first one, that's. I mean, it looks like a pro right there with gouache. That's an amazing job.
Thanks, man.
All right, we've got a super popular character right now, the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the character. You get Bruce Wayne and you jokerize him and get that character. The Dark Knight's Metal series is like one of my favorite things. You put Capullo and Snyder together, and they're going to create magic, and I love that whole series. I love all of the Dark Knights, but the Batman Who Laughs is probably definitely my favorite.
Yeah, Capullo definitely brought that spirit from his time with Spawn to that whole series. I mean, just awesome.
Yeah.
All right, next we've got the Scarecrow, and I absolutely love the Scarecrow here.
Thanks. Yeah, I wanted to. I had some fun with this one. I painted this with gouache. Did I paint this with gouache? I'm trying to remember. Yeah. No. This was. Sorry, I'm trying to remember this. I think I did like this in half Copics, half gouache, basically. And then I even came through with. Funny enough, they're sitting here. I came through with some pastel pencils as well, for the green smoke effect over the top. So. And then I really wanted to give him those super bright yellow, piercing, creepy eyeballs coming through the mask. So that was fun.
It definitely shows off that smoke is ridiculous what you got there. That's amazing.
Thanks, man.
All right, now we've got RoboCop.
Yeah, this one here. This was another photo of. I follow a bunch of toy photographers. On Instagram, and they take these awesome photographs of the 1/6 scale, like Hot Toys and stuff like that. So I follow a lot of them to gather kind of cool reference photos because so many of them are super talented. They use this awesome lighting and whatnot, and it's hard to I draw from photo reference almost always. I'll pull it into Photoshop, I'll change it around and edit things and whatnot to give me a base to paint off of or draw off of. And they give me really cool reference photos that I'll then manipulate and then, come up with the cards you see there.
All right. Now, another one of my favorites, and I love the lighting on this, is Keaton Batman.
Yeah. So everybody's seen it a million Keaton Batmans, right? Like, you go to a con, every single person has one at their booth. And for this one, I really wanted to lean into some cool colors. Excuse me. But yeah, I really wanted to bring that like bright pink lighting to the side of his face. And then I decided to stick with the other color being a more blue in order to, stick with a little bit more blue in order to still capture like the essence of Batman. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was, I think that's like my third gouache painting I did out of the series.
All right, another thing with some of the neon colors in this set, we've got Wonder Woman.
Yeah. The promotional art for Wonder Woman 1984 was just so good. The gold with all the cool 80s colors and whatnot. I've done a couple of pieces now. I've done like some comic covers that have really dove into those super bright highlighter kind of colors, and they're just so much fun to work with, especially bouncing it off of the gold armor. So yeah, that's I'm going to be drawing probably a lot of Wonder Woman. I actually didn't love the film personally, but I love the imagery from the film, and Wonder Woman's amazing, and Gal Gadot's such a great Wonder Woman. So I'll be painting and drawing from that quite a bit.
Awesome. Last but not least, another great neon piece. We've got T'Challa.
Oh yeah. So it's called the Black Panther, but it's kind of hard to call this one Black Panther when the colors are so crazy. But like with Batman or the Witch King. What I wanted to do is take a character that the costume is just crazy. It's just black, and try to bring some fun color to that, and play around with some different color theories and stuff. So came up with the crazy colors. My eyeballs actually hurt after painting that one. because it's like in person, it just assaults your eyeballs how bright it is, you know? So it was a lot of fun, but I was kind of happy when I was done with that one so I could rest my eyes.
Well, that's an amazing set we've got here, especially considering that you used a gouache for the first time
Yeah.
on some of these cards. That's pretty impressive. Just for people out there who are interested in getting into art, what's I always like to ask people how long it takes them to do certain things because different artists have different time frames and are able to do something. What's the average time spent on each card? Would you say?
I think I tend to be a little bit slower than a whole lot of the like comic artist scene. I consider myself a little bit more of like an illustrator with painting and whatnot. But each card, it really depends. I'd say the shortest I ever spent on a card is probably 45 minutes. And the longest I spent on any of those ones, I'm trying to think of which one took me the longest. Probably the Batman. I think I spent about 3 hours or so on the Batman, if I had to guess. I actually streamed almost all of those live. I think I did stream them all live on my Facebook page. So those videos are still up. If you guys want to check those out, feel free. Yeah.
All right. So do you have any projects going on right now that you'd like to talk about?
Oh man, I have been painting like crazy. I just finished up a huge round of commissions for Comics Elite, which is a local comic shop here. Some of you might be familiar with. They do this awesome thing where they let artists come in, and I took a bunch of cover work from them, and I spent a little bit too long getting that back to them right now, but I'm finishing up those covers. Here's actually a piece. I haven't posted this or anything. I was working on this right before we started streaming, but got a Nightmare Batman with the kind of the Omega symbol wrapping around him there, and so I'm finishing up a big chunk of those, and then yeah, I've been working on some posters. Probably the biggest project I've ever worked on. I just wrapped up as a poster. It took me over like 200 hours to draw it probably. So I'm really excited to see that one when it gets to the printer and whatnot. I can't reveal it yet, but if you like Spider-Man, you're going to be pretty excited about it.
Awesome. Now, if anybody's interested in contacting you about any commissions or anything like that, or where's the best place to find you at?
Yeah, you can. Social media is probably the best way. Everything is Seth Groves Illustration. I've got a fan page on Facebook and Instagram. Those are both Seth Groves Illustration. And then I also have SethGroves.com is my website, and you can contact me through there or pick up prints or whatever. I am pretty booked up on commissions right now, but I'm always willing to talk about a cool project. If you've got an idea, you can hit me up there, and we can get it kind of planned out for the future and whatnot.
All right, I want to thank you for coming on and kind of showing off your cards and talking about them. Just amazing cards, and I know our viewers are looking forward to try to win these cards. And I wish you good luck.
Wish you good luck too. Good luck to everybody trying to win the cards. I appreciate some of you guys tuning into the videos and whatnot. I'll be sure to share this out. And thank you guys for having me. I look forward to seeing you guys a little later this year.
Hope you liked that interview with Seth Groves. Great interview on Meet the Artist. Man, great artist. Check out his website. Like we said in the interview.
His Instagram, he's done just about all of his cards on Instagram that he's done for us. And I'll tell you what, they're amazing. His work's always amazing and different. He's got his technique, his style of doing things. And wow, they're amazing. The colors pop, and I love watching him when he did Vision. I remember watching him do Vision on his Instagram page or his Facebook page. I can't remember which one, but I remember him drawing Vision, and man, it was great. The Batman. Look at the color in the Batman. It's wild.
He definitely hit the latex smoothness on it. He definitely did that.
But it's rough.
But it's rough.
Yeah, he's got it looks smooth as can be, but it's rough. Like he's got a lot of texture in a lot of his. If you'll notice in all of his pictures, he's got like specks where they're it's a texture that he does.
Yeah. So, which one's your favorite?
Well, you know, I've known Seth Groves for a long time now, and we've got a lot of his originals. And, you know, his work is just getting more and more, it's getting much better every time. He's always been great. My favorite this week, you know, probably, I've got to go with the Batman, because I think the Batman is just, he's one of our all-time favorite characters. But either Batman or Vision on this, these colors pop so well, it's unreal.
Now, I'm gonna go in a different direction because I like how dynamic the image is, the detail, the little nuances in it that I think is pretty underrated for the art. The Scarecrow, that green really pops. The poisonous gas, how dynamic it is with all the brown, but there's pops in there. A lot of detail in that.
It has so much detail, it's unreal. You know, he done a phenomenal job on that. He did. All of his cards are amazing. All of his cards
like
are
the Judge Dredd. You know,
Batman Who Laughs. I mean,
it's all good.
It is. Even the Wonder Woman, it's better than the show itself.
Wonder Woman 2, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than the show itself.
Yeah. So if you want to win one of these cards, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and hit that description link. And make sure you fill out information so we can get these cards out to you as soon as you win. And you'll be super happy. So we're going to give away 5 cards plus a loot box.
5 cards plus a loot box.
So get it. Get it now.
We ought to give away one of his prints too.
We could.
Yeah. He sent us some prints during Series 1 that I still have maybe a couple of them left.
Maybe someone will get one as a surprise.
Yeah, maybe someone will get one as a surprise.
I believe they're all signed too, correct?
I don't know.
I have to look at them. Anyways, you might get a surprise print with your box.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again.
Yeah, definitely. Let's thank our sponsors again, rpghiring.com.
If you're in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, or Tennessee, and you're looking for a new career that you can either work from home or out of one of their amazing offices, be sure to look them up, rpghiring.com, and let them know Marty sent you.
Couldn't agree more. Let them know Marty sent you. So I hope you enjoyed the episode today. You have anything else?
I don't. Make sure you go to, we got several cons that are coming up. We're going to have, let me just make sure I get them all. Collecticon, June 26th and 27th. Cowtown Comic-Con, July 24th and 25th. You got Fan Expo Dallas, September the 17th through the 19th. And our local con's what we're going to call it, SpaCon, which is in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and that is September the 26th and through the September 24th through the 26th. What else is there to talk about? Maybe everybody will be back by.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I hope so.
Because I don't like being on camera. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. This episode, we're planning on having some builds coming up, and I know we've purchased a big premium statue that we're going to be building pretty soon. We're also looking at our trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. We got this galactic statue that we're planning on giving away. And actually, we're going to continue to give away statues as the more people we get, the more subscribers we get. We got a 4,000 subscriber giveaway and a 5,000 subscriber giveaway that you don't want to miss out. So be sure to tell your friends, family, everybody you know about Gabe's Cave, and we really appreciate it very much.
Bye.